Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I am Sarah. If you're not new, hi, I'm back. So I'm feeling much better to record a video, and this video is going to be about my experience of my whole pregnancy, things that I hid from people and things that I experienced. So this is my pregnancy, okay? Not everyone experienced it, but yeah, this is my experience. So if you guys seen my recent videos, I told you guys how I found out I was pregnant and all the things, yeah. So if this video is everywhere, I'm sorry. If I'm talking fast, I'm sorry. If I'm talking low, I'm sorry. I have my baby down here. Aquí la estoy mamaciando. Like, watch. She's right there. Okay, so, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna try to be fast as I can because sometimes I don't have time to be recording over my phone. First my baby, I attend my baby first. Anyways, things that I hid in my pregnancy was maybe not a lot of things, but some things, like things that I hid was that once you get pregnant, they always do you this chiqueo as pregnancy. You could tell your parents, your moms and stuff. They always give you this drink, like this bottle. It's like, I think this big, and it's pretty fat. They give you a drink and then it has sugar, and that's how you could see if you have like diabetes, pre-diabetic, stuff like that in your pregnancy. So at 4 months of my pregnancy, they did me the test with the drink. The drink tasted like Kool-Aid, by the way, and I did it. You have to drink it like in 5 minutes or something like that, and then you have to go like every 3 hours to take away blood. So you stay there, you literally stay at the clinic like for like hours. But yeah, so then I did it, and my results came out that I had not diabetes. I came out with pre-diabetic. So it was hard for me to be pre-diabetic. If you guys know me, my dad is diabetic, and some families of my dad's side is also diabetic. So when I found out that I was pre-diabetic with my pregnancy, I was really sad, because as a pregnant woman, you crave a lot of stuff. You crave sugar, you crave hamburgers, you crave a lot of things. And now I had to be supervised by in Spanish se dice chequeadora, but the glucose thing, So I had to check my sugar every four times a day. When I wake up, my first meal, then in the afternoon, and in the night. So I was always constantly checking my sugar, and I couldn't be past 150 and stuff like that. Thanks God, it never went so high, and my sugar was never low. So overall, my sugar was pretty good. But still, it was really hard because I craved a lot of things. So that was one little thing that happened. So yeah, so being pre-diabetic in my pregnancy wasn't that easy, because I had to hide it from people. Like, I tried to eat everything in front of people, but it was hard to control it. Another thing about my pregnancy that I didn't tell people was I was sad and depressed, but not like bad. It was just like I was really sentimental. In the fact how, as you guys see in my other videos, I mentioned that one of my family members passed away. If you guys know my whole family, it was my uncle who was living with us for all these years. I'm 21, so he was with me for 21 years. And going to his funeral and not be able to cry, show my emotions, was really sad. I went to go see him in the front, even though a lot of people told me don't go because te va a enredar the baby, those little Mexican myths that they give us. But I really wanted to see my uncle for the last time, and it was sad to not be able to cry because I had to hold it in for my baby. I didn't want my baby to come out emotionally sad and stuff. So it was really hard for me to deal my uncle's death, especially when I was the one who got the news. Like, the police came to me, I was the first one, and I was like 6 months pregnant. So it was hard for me, and it's still hard for me now because he's not here, and he's he can't see my baby girl. So in that way, that's what's been hard also in my pregnancy. But yeah, so it was really hard for me to deal with the thing, my uncle's death, because there was a lot of people talking bad about us, you know, saying that little things. I'm not gonna put details on it, but people were talking about us, well, especially my parents. But it was really stressful because meanwhile people were talking bad about us. I don't think people noticed that it was affecting me because I was pregnant, and I'm hearing the little news what people were saying. It was really bad. And then another point is, if I'm looking down at my notes in my phone, was that overall, even being pregnant, and I stopped going to church, I stopped going out and stuff like that, people were still talking about me and my family, but mostly about me because I ended up pregnant. It was sad to know that people who told you they were going to be there for you actually gave you the back. A lot of people stopped talking to me and my sister or my parents. People, I'm not going to say from where or what, but a lot of people, some people erased me from Facebook. Really immature, by the way. They erased me from Facebook when they found out I was pregnant. I was like, okay, that's funny, I guess, you know. And like I said, a lot of people stopped talking to me. As I said, people from church stopped talking to me. Some people who I used to talk to also stopped talking to me. And there were some people who actually stayed there like the whole time, my whole pregnancy, and I love you guys for that. You guys are the real ones. But yeah, so it sucked. The fact how when I just wanted to talk to someone, or a person that I wanted to talk to, they couldn't talk to me. So that sucks, you know. And then there were some people, honestly. But yeah, I also want to give thank you to the people who from the church actually were always texting me, calling me, on me. So thank you guys for that. It means a lot. God bless you guys too. But yeah, another point was that in the process of me being pregnant, a lot of people didn't know this, but my mom was sick still, like, and I was months barely, like the beginning. My mom was starting to get sick, and we had always had the ambulance in our house 24/7, and we have to go take her to the hospital. No, it was not because of COVID. It was just because she had, if you guys also, sorry, little backup on my story is that 5 years ago my mom got sick for her thyroid, and it happened again. It came back, so it was really hard and complicated, and it was stressful for me being pregnant. I give it Liza. And it was hard for me to deal with stuff like that, especially on my whole pregnancy. So I don't blame my mom, and I don't, because it's just a sickness. But it was really hard for me to catch up, like feeding myself, being happy, productive, especially to not show my emotions or give my emotions to my baby. But yeah, no one knew what was going on, and you saw my Instagram photos and I looked happy, and yeah, I was happy, but yeah, I was dealing with a lot of stuff, and these are the stuff that you guys never saw. Another thing that I was always dealing in my pregnancy experience was that I also was losing weight instead of gaining, so it was really hard to eat a lot, you know, for my baby to receive everything for she could grow fast. And I'm trying to go fast because she's here and I don't want to be talking and stuff. But yeah, also my pregnancy was that I had to go to the clinic every week to check on me, on my weight and everything. And then I also had to go to the hospital every week. So basically I was going to the clinic and the hospital every week. And it was like that because I had to go to check my glucose, and then I had to go check baby Eliza to see how she's doing and everything. So it was back and forth, and it wasn't hard, but I felt like I was dealing with a lot of pressure. It wasn't bad pressure, but as a pregnant woman or as a mom, you always want the best for your baby. So I wanted the best for my baby. So yeah, in my last months of my pregnancy, they did me an ultrasound, and they told me that her umbilical cord was on her neck, like it was wrapped up. So that got me really sad and stressed because I wanted my baby to come out healthy. I didn't want it a C-section or nothing. So it was really hard to stay positive and to see what was gonna happen later on. And yeah, so as you guys saw my last video, I told you guys that I was being induced, and yeah, that's why I was being induced, to see what was going on with my baby. And you guys know she's came out good, healthy, and she's here, almost waking up. And yeah, so now that I talked about what happened in my months being pregnant, now it's I'm gonna talk about how was my delivery. So I was induced at 5 in the morning, like I said in my video, and they started to put me the IV around 7 a.m. From 7 till 10-11 I was barely getting contractions. So they weren't my contractions, they made me have contractions because I wasn't open. I was just 1 centimeter open, dilated. So they had to provoke my contractions. And she had to be born on January 11th, but she was actually born on January 5th. So that's why I got induced. And those contractions were really bad, like around 2 p.m. I couldn't hold them no more. Eva was like helping me, holding my hand, like cheering me up, but it was so sad because I would push Eva away because the pain was really bad. So at the point, like around 4, I asked for the epidural. It hurt a little bit to put it on, but not a lot. The point was like I just wanted the pain to be off. So yo me dejé, and at the end I got the epidural. So to make it fast, because I said my baby's here, I got the epidural. I was numb, but not that numb. That was weird part, because I could still feel my fingers moving, like I was moving my feet. So, but I didn't feel the pain no more. So around 9 p.m. of January 4th, they told me that that I was already like 4 centimeters dilated. So they were gonna try to, by 10 they told me that I should be pushing and everything. So at 10 me acomodaron las piernas. They took away the epidural because they told me that when I was pushing, I wasn't pushing hard enough because I couldn't feel my body. So they took off the epidural, and I was feeling my contractions, and I was pushing when they didn't want me to push because they hurt like a lot. And when it was 10, almost going to 11, my doctor came and she was checking up on me, and I was feeling, like I said, every contraction. So I will push as much as I can. Honestly, I don't know how people from YouTube have like their kids and it seems like one push and they're out. Overall, I lasted 2 hours pushing until she came out. So she came out on January 5th at 12:03 a.m. So overall, they were telling me that her head was out, and I didn't felt it. Like I was so concentrating my pain, my contraction, that I didn't feel her head out. So when I had to push for her body, I just remember I pushed so hard, like one hard push, and she was out. Then I heard her crying, and then they put it on top, and I was like a relief of having her out, because like I said, it was hurting a lot. But it's true when your parents say, when they say like, oh, when she's out, los dolores se van. That is true. It's true. And then she came out. Eva cut her cord, and Eva was right there with her. And yeah, that's how baby Eliza came out. And the worst part was the sewing, because I think I got a 2-degree cut down there. So it wasn't a lot que me abrieron, but yeah. So when they sewed me, I could feel the sewing, like the pulling of the sewing. So that was the only thing that was painful after Eliza was out. And from there it was hard being in the hospital, because I still had the IV on with the liquid. So like I had to pee like literally every 5 hours. So once they took away my pee bag out of my vagina, I had to go pee by myself now. It was really hard to get out of bed, walk with the IV, the stick, because you know they put the big stick, and you had to walk with the IV, sit down, a lot of blood coming out. They give you like this thing about how to clean yourself down there. So you spray yourself with water, and you have to pat. So you can't clean yourself like regular when you clean yourself when you go to the restroom. You have to pat, and then like that. My first pee when I went to the restroom did not hurt. My first poop did not hurt either, because there's people who say that the pee and the poop hurt. For me it didn't, and I pooped right away. Like I don't have trouble pooping, so that was a good sign. And yeah, so overall it was an easy delivery overall. And now that I'm 8 days or 9 days out of the hospital, I'm good. Eliza's been good. My body's back to regular, not completely, but it's back. I'm back to skinny. I just have like a mini lonjita. If anything, I'm gonna try to post a picture right here. I can't point because I have Eliza. Point how is my body now. I might put a picture of when I came out from the hospital, like the first time, my stomach, and then now. And yeah, maybe this video was up and down, like I said. I'm sorry, but I'm a mom now. I'm busy with her. But yeah, like I said, my pregnancy was easy, but it was just hard in the fact how the things that I was going through. I think that was just the hard way, but I wouldn't change this experience for nothing. Me hizo madurar. It made me see who was my friends, the real friends, and who weren't. And honestly, I'm enjoying mom life, even though I can't sleep in the nights because she's awake, so I hardly sleep. But she's the best thing that has happened to me. I'm thankful for my parents. Love you, mom and dad, and Eva and Ariana. Thank you to my friends, everyone who helped me out and who was there for me. You guys know who you are. Thank you, my loves. And yeah, this was a weird video, but hope you guys saw it all the way to the end. And thank you for everything. Love you guys. Take care. And you guys gonna see more videos of me posting more videos of Eliza. But yeah, thank you for watching, and bye from me and baby Eliza. I love her, guys. She's so cute. But yeah.